It's been blazing the crossover trail through 4 generations. On this edition of Test Drive, the Toyota Highlander. The Toyota Highlander has been one of the most popular crossovers since its introduction. When it landed in 2001, it was one of the very few to arrive with a car-based platform. For 2020, it's been completely reworked from the ground up. It has a sharper exterior style, richer interior, and it's now slightly larger with seating for 7 or 8 riders. In the past, I wasn't a real fan of Toyota interiors because, in a word, they were dull. Well, this Highlander's been reworked to great effect. Wonderful materials, great seats, and an 8-inch screen for the infotainment system that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, if you do want more, you can get a 12.3-inch screen in the Ultimate. Is there a disappointment? Yes, there is. This hard plastic, it is definitely out of place in the Highlander. Toyota's next-gen hybrid system uses a 2.5-litre 4 that makes 186 horsepower and 175 pound-feet of torque. It works with 2 electric motors to produce a net system output of 243 horsepower. The hybrid also arrives with all-wheel drive. However, in this case, it uses a separate rear-mounted electric motor to drive the rear wheels as and when needed. The 3.5-litre V6 gas engine ups the ante to 295 horsepower and 263 pound-feet of torque. It works with an 8-speed automatic transmission to drive the front or all 4 wheels. The all-wheel drive system is the smart choice as it's fast and efficient at getting the power down. In the end, this is a compelling combination if fuel economy is not paramount. Now, this Highlander hybrid does have a continuously variable transmission. When you're putzing around town, it works just fine. However, when you begin to exercise the gas pedal, well, it begins to drone quite loudly. That's where Sport Mode comes into its own. It not only sharpens all of the responses, it also makes the gearbox shift more like a regular automatic. Yes, it will increase your fuel consumption slightly, but you know what? It'll also save your sanity. Along with Sport Mode comes Normal for everyday driving and Eco, which switches the focus to fuel economy. There is an EV mode, however it's kinda redundant as the battery size rules it out most of the time. Now, in a twist, Toyota says the Highlander is a self-charging hybrid. Any hybrid that does not plug into the grid to recharge the battery is by definition self-charging, so don't get sucked into thinking the Highlander is something different. Now, when you get to the middle row, this Highlander has got a lot of space. Lots of legroom, lots of headroom, and surprisingly easy access to a third row that is actually quite functional. Now, when you move back here, you have an awful lot of space. 454 litres with all 3 rows of seating upright, and if you fold the whole lot flat, that number grows to just about 2,390 litres, which is a lot of space. The Toyota new global architecture platform, which is shared with other Toyota models including Camry, gives the suspension a solid base of operations. The ride is refined at highway speeds and it does a good job of limiting body roll when the road begins to twist and turn. Through the pylons, the steering delivered plenty of feel and feedback, so the Highlander did not feel as ponderous as many 3-row rides. Throw in the Limited's 235/55 R20 rubber, and it resists the urge to slip into understeer. No, it's not a sports car, but it is capable of holding the driver's line with authority. Now, if you need a 3-row ride that's very good on fuel economy, this Highlander hybrid fits the bill to a T. We got a test average of 7 litres per 100 kilometres, which is excellent. However, if you're looking for something a little sportier, I suggest the V6.
So here's the question, where were you 32 years ago? I know some of you weren't even a glint in your father's eye. As for me, well, I was in diapers but found time to get Motoring TV off the ground. And today I like to think we've got one of the best automotive video libraries in the world. If you agree, please give us the thumbs up and also subscribe. We'd really appreciate it.